echoes beneath the stars. The night carries whispers only the wind can understand. Under the glow of distant streetlights, the university stands still, its walls sheltering murmured secrets, quiet laughter, and fleeting glances exchanged when no one else is watching. The world beyond its gates fades, leaving only the hush of midnight footsteps tracing paths long familiar yet ever uncertain. Evelyn walks with quiet certainty, her presence measured, her gaze steady. The air is thick with something unspoken, lingering yet weightless. She has long grown accustomed to the solitude of these hours, the way the night holds its breath in the spaces between footsteps. Yet tonight, something feels different. Aria lingers by the courtyard fountain, the soft murmur of water filling the spaces between thoughts. She knows Evelyn will pass this way, she always does. The pattern is unspoken, yet followed, like the rhythm of a song only they can hear. The wind stirs the leaves, a gentle exhale of the world itself, cradling the quiet anticipation that settles between them. When their paths cross, there is a pause, a moment stretched thin, caught between recognition and hesitation. Aria tilts her head, her fingers skimming the cool stone beside her as if grounding herself in the moment. The silence is not empty, but filled with something understood yet unspoken. Evelyn stops just within reach, her movements slow, deliberate. The stillness holds them both, tethering them to the present in a way that feels delicate yet unbreakable. She watches as Aria exhales, steady, measured, as if keeping herself from stepping closer. The space between them hums with something neither names. It simply ice a quiet understanding, a tether invisible yet impossible to break. A breeze stirs, carrying the scent of rain yet to fall, the promise of a storm lingering at the horizon. The stars blink overhead, indifferent, ancient, watching over two souls caught in the quiet pull of something unresolved. The night expands and contracts around them, its rhythm syncing with the steady pulse of the moment. There is a softness to the air, a warmth that does not belong to the lingering remnants of the sun, but rather to something closer, something within reach. Evelyn's fingers brush against her sleeve so light it could have been the wind, yet deliberate enough to not be mistaken. A whisper in the form of a gesture, an acknowledgement of what they both know yet do not voice. Aria's gaze lingers, her breath steady, her presence unwavering. The night is vast, stretching infinitely beyond them, yet in this moment it feels impossibly small, contained within a glance, a presence that has never wavered. Time bends, elongating in the dim light. The moment does not rush, does not break, but settles, folding into the fabric of the night like a thread woven into something greater. The hush of the world wraps around them as if shielding something fragile yet unyielding. The air holds still, carrying only the quiet rhythm of two souls suspended in a place where the world cannot intrude. The night moves forward in subtle shifts, in small changes neither fully acknowledges. A leaf flutters past, caught in the hush of the breeze, and disappears into the darkness beyond. A distant sound, footsteps, laughter, the world continuing as it always does echoes through the stone pathways. But here, in this quiet pocket of time, it feels separate, detached, like something that belongs to another reality altogether. Evelyn's gaze softens, lingering not in hesitation but in quiet understanding. Aria remains still, her breath even, her presence unwavering. The rhythm of their moments, of their meetings, has become as natural as the pulse of the world around them. The certainty that time will always bring them back to this place, to this knowing, settles between them like a promise never spoken but always kept. There are no confessions, no declarations, only understanding, only the quiet comfort of two paths that continue to meet again and again in the spaces where the world grows quiet. The night carries their unspoken words, tucks them into the folds of time, lets them exist in a place untouched by the demands of daylight. The stars above remain watchful, their silent vigil uninterrupted. The wind shifts, carrying with it the remnants of something unseen yet felt, something that does not fade, even as steps are taken, even as distance returns to the space between them. The night is far from over, and tomorrow will come, as it always does. And yet, for all the certainty of time moving forward, there is another certainty, deeper, quieter, the knowledge that paths meant to cross will always find their way back to each other.